Good evening. NTU President Adam Marcoux, unmuted. I'm sorry. My settings are so I'm automatically muted when I start a meeting, and clearly I'm too tired to remember to turn it back on. The board meeting just adjourned at about 10:33, remembering they started at 6 o'clock, so they met for 4.5 hours tonight. And there's a lot to unpack here. I just start off by reminding everyone that I'm just the messenger for most of this and not anything other than that. So I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. Just bear with me. Okay, winter athletics is on hold. It was tabled until there was a hybrid plan. I don't know exactly what that means. So I don't know when that's coming back. Just of note, I was texted during the meeting that the Manchester Public Schools did the same thing today, or at some point recently. So there was a motion during the personnel recommendations on leave, and it got a lot of people upset not knowing what it meant. So let me try to address that. Okay, so the leave provision they were specifically talking about was not FMLA, was not EFMLA, it wasn't ADA, it was specifically 610A number 9. So in the teacher's contract, we have Article 610 that gives us a myriad of reasons for leave, including personal leave. In personal leave, there have been some people who have used their EFMLA and still have childcare issues and are trying to use personal reasons under 610A number 9 to take leave, and those were all denied this evening, and the board took action that they would not be approved like that moving forward. So we will be contacting those of you who put in for those leaves. I'm sorry if you're hearing it from me right now, but that was the leave. It had nothing to do with FMLA, EFMLA, Christmas trees. Someone said they wanted to see my Christmas tree because it would make them feel better or calm. So let me shut off my background. There it is. See, oh, it's shut off. Oh, well. All right. There was a new suicide protocol, JLDBB, that was approved. It's not new. It was updated in order to get a grant under curriculum and evaluation committee. And it is also written in place because of state law. So that wasn't anything surprising. Unfortunately, we have to have those kind of protocols, which is sad and upsetting for so many reasons, but we do have those things. All right. Ready? All right. I'm going to try to be very concise with this part. This evening, the 17 schools, all the administration from the 17 buildings, proposed a change to the hybrid calendar because of the holidays. So what they proposed, and I'm just give me a second, I want to pull up the calendar so I'm looking correctly. Okay, right now we're all scheduled to be remote K-12, pre-K-12, sorry, pre-K, I'm sorry, pre-K-12, everyone, special ed, general ed, everyone, teachers, staff, everyone, remote November 23rd and 24th. We're all off the 25th, 26th, and 27th for Thanksgiving. In their proposal for the week of November 30th and the week of December 7th, we would all remain full remote. Everyone. All the people I just mentioned, pre-K through 12, special ed, staff, everyone, because of the quarantine period. Because under New Hampshire rules right now, if you leave New England, when you come back, you have to quarantine for 14 days. And there's concerns for students and families traveling, concern for staff traveling. And one of the arguments I had with myself while talking in public comment tonight was that there were some assumptions that the staff leaving were going just for fun. And that may be the case. Some might be going just for fun. But I also know that there's a ton of you who have to go and take care of elderly parents. Some of you, like my case, we have elderly grandparents still alive that need help. We have teachers and staff that are going to get their children who were in college, who can't get home unless mom and dad come and get them. And you may have to cross state lines out of New England to get them. And then under the rules, you're supposed to quarantine for 14 days. So that could be a significant problem for, especially for our hybrid staff, where we don't have enough staff to cover. Our remote staff, it's not a problem because you can continue to teach remote during your quarantine. Big issues for all of us. So, there was an assumption that those who were going, who couldn't quarantine, weren't the ones that wanted to come back. And we have no idea. We have people that will come back today. We have people come back, the first day of school back in September. Got people come back tomorrow, whatever. And some that really, aren't comfortable right now. And as I said to the board, because we're getting some people very upset because teachers and staff are on leave. I'm sorry, FMLA, EFMLEA, and ADA are federally legislated leaves that we qualify for. And don't forget, FMLA has always been used. We have teachers having babies. We have teachers that are having cancer treatments. We have teachers and staff having babies and treatments. We have staff and teachers that have fallen and broken body parts and needed to have stitches and needed to have rehab because they broke their leg and whatever. That's their contractual and legal right under the FMLA Act. EFMLA is an extension of FMLA that came from the CARES Act, which is also federally regulated for those who needed help with childcare issues. And we're running into more of that, but that's a federal statute that people can use. And ADA is also a federal statute that gives people right to reasonable accommodations to do their jobs. And the district is following those protocols. So there's people in the public that are upset about that. I'm sorry. This is the way it works in public schools sometimes, that when we have people that are injured or having babies or cancer treatments, whatever, people are going to be out. And unlike everywhere else, usually when you're out, they don't need a sub. We need people. And I'm sorry that's the way it is, but it's the way it is. And, we're going to deal with that. So I don't think I ever actually said what was going to happen. So starting November 23rd, that's a Monday, everyone's remote. You, me, everyone in our district, special ed, everyone, staff, everyone. We will remain remote until December 11th. That's a Friday. Everyone's remote on a Friday anyways, for the quarantine purposes. Hybrid resumes on December 14th for pre-K, kindergarten, grade 1, and district-wide intensive needs students. So basically, if you're hybrid right now, when we resume in December 14th, you'll be hybrid. There was a discussion about what to do for the December holiday breaks, and that was tabled and will go to the Curriculum and Evaluation Committee to be held on November 17th at 6 p.m. via Zoom, and I've asked that we all have public comment on that. I would also note that communities such as Rochester Public Schools, Dover Public Schools, Timberlane Regional School District, the Berlin School District, the Conval Regional School District have all moved to this remote during the holidays because of unforeseen travel for some of people involved in those districts, similar to what we're discussing here. And the Londonderry superintendent is bringing this up tomorrow or whenever his board meets this week. So to recap, we're all going remote we're all going remote as planned November 23rd, the week of Thanksgiving. You, me, the guy under the tree, special ed, everyone that's hybrid, staff and students, November 23rd. We will all remain hybrid until Friday, December 11th, everyone. on Monday, December 14th, if you are currently a hybrid school, hybrid grade, hybrid class, hybrid staff, hybrid students, you will all return December 14th. There is still discussion on what to do with the Christmas holidays, and we'll get more. That's going to curriculum on December 7th. Not December 7th, sorry. Curriculum meetings November 17th at 6 o'clock via Zoom. That is that. This has been fun. Does anyone know if the Patriots scored? Because I can't find them. Of course, the game is on, but the little scoreboard isn't. Oh, so they're down by 7 with 5 minutes to go, and they have the ball, and they're on the right side of the 50. Good. All right. I'm going to send this out to the membership tonight, to the board. If you have questions, please send them. You probably will not get a response tonight. I love that you are all giving me the score update. You guys are the best. This is why I like you the most. All right. I wish you a good evening. Updates as I have them, as always. If you have questions, please send them via email, president@nashua.tu.org. president@nashua.tu.org. I was not paying attention to the comments box as we went, and I'm going back there right now, and people are mainly upset that they could not see my Christmas tree. And yeah, that's ridiculous. You guys are the best, though. Where's my Hanukkah bush? That's funny. All right, that's it. I'm leaving for real. Have a great evening, everyone. I hope you are well and are safe. And I can't figure out how to end this right now because I'm on Zoom going into Facebook Live. And I think I'll just have to do it over here. All right, everyone. Have a great night.